Good morning, YouTube. Got the solar heat going in the background. That's the fans running. But I got the SunStar freezer hooked up to my 24-volt battery bank now, pulling about 10 milliamps. I have it off, so that's just the standby power. So let me crank it up to the freezer setting here. Yeah, and there we go, pulling about 2.2 amps. I'll probably go up a little bit, probably up around 3, I imagine. I think we're like 27.5 volts right now, so that's like under 60 watts. I think my plan is for swapping everything around is I'm going to get this chilled down, and then I'm going to bring everything from the upright freezer and put it in here, and then that way I can roll the upright freezer out of the garage and get it defrosted, and then get the area behind where this freezer is going to go, patch up the drywall, get it painted and all that, and then I'll put everything from here into the upright freezer out here, and then I'll roll this into the garage, get it chilled down again, and then move the food from the upright freezer back in here. Okay, YouTube, so this is my old Montgomery Ward upright freezer. I think it's 12 cubic feet. And I finally got it mostly emptied out here. So I got a few things left in there to take out, but this thing was basically full. I have all 3 shelves and then the basket on the bottom. You can see there's quite a bit of frost buildup in there. This was part of an experiment I started, I don't know how many years ago. I put Reflectix insulation on the shelves, and that actually worked quite well. This was probably 5 years that I haven't defrosted it. The top got very covered, and the other shelves, like the bottom shelf, doesn't have anything under it. This one in the middle has just a bit, and then there's a little bit more on the way up. So actually that worked quite well. But anyway, this was, like I say, just about full. Now, one of the things I'd done to improve the insulation here was I added these thin water bottles on this side. So you can see I've got 3 water bottles here and then 2 over there. That just gives some added insulation on the side there. And doing all that, plus doing the 1.5-inch polyurethane foam on the front, and then I also had a sheet on the back to insulate the door and the back of the unit. And doing all that cut the power consumption from like 2.5 down to 2 kilowatt hours a day. But that's about as low as I could get it. Okay, so you can probably hear the chest freezer running here. I guess when it gets on full cycle, you can feel just a very little bit of vibration. Yeah, I got everything out of the upright freezer, and there's hardly anything in here. Look at that. Yeah, looking good. So anyway, I'll keep you updated. At least I got everything moved in there and it fits no problem. So I guess a chest freezer is a lot more efficient volume-wise than an upright. The upright's a little nicer to get to stuff, because you can have it spread out, but you don't have as much usable volume because of that. And as always, thanks for watching.